Hello, Boyna. Welcome back to this week's episode of BTV.
My name's Josh.
And I'm Connor. We're here to bring you this week's news.
The Year 1 Film and TV students did a great job with these news packages. I could die happy knowing that BTV will be just fine next year.
Josh, why are you talking about dying? You're way too young to be suffering from a terminal illness.
With the amount of people who are chatting and making big circles in the middle of the hallway, I'm going to be crushed by trying to make it through.
Yeah, you do have a point. I've been late to class multiple times because of the traffic.
Do you ever just want to push people who are in your way? Well, you can't. That's assault. But this is a problem that many students face on a day-to-day basis. One of the biggest reasons why the hallways are always so packed is due to the amount of students who make big groups in the middle of the walkways, which can be found annoying for many. Let's try to make it easier for everyone who is just trying to make it to class. Please be mindful and remember that a lot of students have to walk across the school or even longer distances to get to class. Find better times to talk to your friends because your time is taking up others.
Something really needs to be done.
And hopefully something will. In other news, this month is March Madness! Woo!
Is that why I've been feeling so crazy this month?
Sorry, Josh, but March Madness is about basketball. That's just you. The biggest college basketball tournament, March Madness, began last week. In this tournament, 64 of the nation's best college basketball teams face off, hoping to prevail against one another. Every year, there are tens of millions of people who fill out March Madness brackets, attempting to predict what teams will win each game. There are several teachers at Boyna High School who have their class fill out brackets, creating a competition among their students. This tournament consists of 6 rounds. The first 2 rounds have finished and the third round finishes today, Friday the 28th. The remaining 8 teams will begin playing each other on Saturday. The final 4 teams will play next week and the final game will be on April 7th. The March Madness energy can be felt whether or not you play basketball, especially with your peers at Boyna High School.
Okay, cool. But personally, I don't see what's so mad about basketball. What's really mad is is me trying to get to the student parking lot and people not knowing how to drive. Almost every morning outside of Boyna, there's a long line of student drivers waiting to enter the school. Most of the student drivers who wait in those long lines end up late to class. However, safety is the #1 concern. And if you are not safe, then you are putting other drivers in danger. If you are concerned about waiting in the long lines, come to school earlier. Too many times students try to cut in line driving through the dirt, getting pulled over, or even rear-ending someone. If you are one of those people who happens to be late, don't make it other people's problem. Safety is the #1 concern, and if you are not safe, you will be late to school.
Man, seniors are definitely getting crazier with this whole senior assassin thing going around.
Senior assassin? They're trying to kill seniors? I only have a month left!
No. Take a look.
Have you ever heard of Senior Assassin? Senior Assassin is a competitive game where high school seniors try to eliminate each other, often using water guns, while avoiding being eliminated themselves. Participants are assigned targets and then they must tag them to pass the target along. The last player remaining is the winner, and the game typically follows specific rules to keep it fair and fun.
Be safe by wearing floaties or wearing goggles on your neck.
During Senior Assassin, the constant fear of being eliminated can make someone anxious about going outside, as they might be unexpectedly ambushed by a competitor.
Being scared. I get scared when I go out of my house. I go like this. I'm like, oh.
At the end of the school year approaches, the winner of Senior Assassin is typically announced during a special event like the seniors' last day or at a celebration assembly.
That actually seems pretty fun. That wasn't what I originally thought.
Yeah, it wasn't anything serious, silly.
This time, we ought to be serious. The end of the school year is coming for juniors, and that means a big test, the ACT. This test will be taking place April 1st, which is next Tuesday. Freshmen and juniors will be the only ones attending school. Freshmen will be taking the PACT, which will prepare them for the actual test. Make sure you study good, and good luck.
But we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to do the PACT or the ACT.
Wait, you're right. I'm chilling.
You know, hearing that remind me of something. Over to you, weather.
This Saturday, you can expect a high of 80 degrees and a low of 50 degrees.
And on Sunday, you can expect similar weather with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 52 degrees.
And make sure to plan for 10 to 15 mile per hour winds.
Stay safe, Buena. Back to you in the studio.
Back to us indeed in the studio. Connor, have you been paying attention to the sports recently?
No, that's not my job, but I know who does. Take it away, Kaylin.
This week, boys tennis played at Marana on Monday. On Tuesday, we had girls tennis against Pueblo, baseball and softball versus Cienega, and boys volleyball against Mountain View. On Wednesday, both tennis teams faced Canyon del Oro, followed by baseball, softball, and boys volleyball matches on Thursday. Today, boys volleyball is competing at Mountain View, while softball and baseball are competing against Mountain View here at Buena. Don't forget to show up next week to support our softball, baseball, tennis, volleyball, and track teams. And good luck to the athletes. Wait, can I bring up Cole?
No! That's our job!
Yeah! Now let's check out CoCam.
Don't ask something stupid like that again.
Hello, good morning. How's it going? Oh, that's really nice. I actually grew up with books, Disney, and my twin brother, who is exactly looking like me because we're identical. So I think my students knew this one. So yeah, I grew up with books, Disney, and yeah, so me as me. So it speaks a lot about me being introverted as well. But at the same time, I'm happy with people around me. So yeah. All right, let me prove first how a huge fan of I am of Star Wars. I do cosplay. I have 2 lightsabers. I collect Funko Pops of Star Wars characters. I really like Star Wars because, first of all, I like Western movies, and I think Star Wars is basically a space Western, right? And then there is I like how the drama unfolds. I like the music, especially John Williams is such a master when it comes to music. And most of all, and most importantly, I love science fiction. So I love wondering how would it be in another universe where humans have interconnect with the universe and the cosmos. Yeah, I really like it. I really like technology like that. As you can see, I look like Steve Jobs. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. I had fun, guys. Thank you.
That's all for this week of BTV. Bye, guys.
Y'all have a fun weekend. See y'all next week.